right across Tasmania. Every voter will have their own agenda when they cast their ballots in the state election. In Hobart, 86-year-old Margaret Hamilton ranks health and housing as her top priorities.
People have got nowhere to live. They're saying people are living in cars and all. That's terrible. That shouldn't be happening.
In Launceston, 55-year-old Michelle Apted is clear about the issue which will sway her vote.
I think the disability sector, because that's a big one for me, and I see a lot of things that need to be fixed with it. Yeah, so that'd be my number one, yes.
A recent survey of Tasmanian community sentiment found the top issues of concern for voters are healthcare, cost of living, access to a GP, and cost of housing and renting. Last on the list is the proposed Macquarie Point Stadium.
The pressures day to day around costs, health and housing are much more likely to drive a voter's intent than a stadium.
There are more than 58,000 people waiting to see a specialist through the public system and more than 8,000 people waiting for elective surgery. There are 4,700 applicants waiting for social housing. With big issues like health, housing and cost of living likely to be key in the upcoming election, how do politicians convince voters they can fix these complex problems, even when they might be a federal government responsibility or out of government control altogether?
Order.
Truth equals semantics.
Order.
Tasmanians value honesty in their leaders. They value leadership in itself. They value a leader who will stand up and be really open about the challenges, but also the energy to tackle those challenges in new ways.
Dee Madigan has been Federal Labor's Advertising Creative Director for a number of election campaigns.
The hallmarks of a good election campaign are when, at the end of it, the voters know why they want to vote for someone and why they don't want to vote for someone else. And it's kind of as simple and as complicated as that.
And she says negative campaigns do work.
Fear campaigns work because we're hardwired to notice bad things. It's actually a survival instinct.
Tasmania's business lobby group argues voters are tired of negative campaigning and want to see politicians with a vision.
I'd love to see the sort of campaign where the leader talks about Tasmania in 5 and 10 years and what that looks like.
For industry, that means addressing an energy shortage by pushing ahead with big projects like Marinus Link and renewable energy projects.
How we can take advantage of our clean energy opportunity that really sits at our feet right now.
From big business to households, with many Tasmanians struggling to keep the lights on and the fridge stocked, they'll be looking for answers on how the next state government can make their lives better.
Mr. Speaker, and so can I say, and I would encourage all members of Parliament, certainly I'm encouraging